What's good, guys? The M40 assault rifle has just been released, and here is a guide to get it gold nice and quickly. Most of this will be in hardcore. There'll be a few classes shown on screen and how to get it done nice and quickly with tips for the long shots, the multi-kills, and how to get those 5 kills in a row. My name's Gaaba. Maybe subscribe. Let's get on with the rest of the video. Okay, so let's start off with what challenges are required to get this one gold. Let's go back to gold. Looks good. So the top 5 are the same as any other assault rifle in Vanguard, and this 5 kills in a row is one of those challenging ones. One of the things people need to realise is that only the 5th kill counts. You can get 4 kills with grenades if you want to, as long as the 5th one is actually from this one. If you actually get this gun gold and you've got the 5th kill in a row without dying, all 30 of them, you might as well be using overkill, swapping weapons and getting that 5th kill with a different weapon. Some people are good enough at this game to get this challenge done nice and quickly. If you do so, why not work towards another weapon and get the 5th kill with that other gun, such as a sniper rifle or a marksman rifle or what have you. The long shots, moving on to the long shots, you do not need to get this one done straight away, because the very last set of challenges is unfortunately long shots on this one. Long range kills with a Nilsson 515 burst barrel, and so on and so on. I'm going to put the challenges down in the description if you want to take a closer look at those. So don't bother going for long shots until you have this weapon at least level 65. I'll get onto weapon leveling in just a moment. So long shots we can skip for now. Along here, just double checking what that one is. Close range kills will happen over time in the playlists that I'm going to show you. It's better to play hardcore for the close range kills, because just hip fire or just shooting through walls can often do that when playing shipment. Next up will be the 250 kills of attachments on there. Of course, you're going to use all of them. What's next? It's going to be the first set of attachment challenges. And this is just headshots. Again, I would be playing hardcore Das Haus, shipment, any map where you can have lots of engagement. You do not want to be hanging around spawns waiting for things to happen. If you can be playing lots of hardcore, the one shot to the head, aim high, and then pull your gun downwards. Going for the head first. Getting headshots, it should be straightforward for you. Next up would be close range kills. Yet again, you do not want to be focusing all your attention on close range kills until you get to the end. So these last 3 are what you're going to be building towards. My suggestion is when getting gold guns is to level your weapon to at least level 50, where you've unlocked at least this challenge. I believe this one's level 55, level 60, level 65. So level 55, you'll unlock this first set of challenges, which is headshots. Nice and straightforward in hardcore, because it's always a one-shot kill, no matter what the distance. Your optic makes a big difference. So I'll get onto the actual perks and the classes that I'd recommend in a moment. So those are the challenges. Right, so first up, on the way up, while leveling this weapon, this is the class you should be using. Don't forget to crouch to make the use of the bipod. You see an enemy, you need to mount the weapon, just quickly crouch down, and you really will dramatically improve your recoil on this weapon, because the bipod makes a good substantial difference. It's quite important, actually. So make sure you're using the bipod when using this particular weapon, as it can be a bit bouncy at the beginning of using it. Also, I've noticed the scopes are really, really good at the end only. All the rubbish ones at the beginning, and towards the end, you can get yourself the 2.5. That's what I would use most of the time. And then down to the night vision when going for long shots on things like Das Haus. The gondola map is really good for long shots as well. I'll get into that in a second, but this is the class. Take a screenshot of that. That is while it's on the way up. And what you want to do while trying to level this weapon is play maps like on Warzone. You really want to be playing the Clash map right now. That has a really weird bug in it right now. Check the date on this video. If it's still running, I'll be surprised. You can actually double up your double XP tokens. You can play the double XP weekend and use a double XP token at the same time, therefore getting around 4,000 weapon XP per contract. So outside of Caldera Clash, there's actually a playlist called Plunder. We know about that. Doing lots and lots and lots of missions will actually get you XP, but it's actually not the fastest. Nor is Zombies. That's not the fastest. The fastest is just back to regular multiplayer. It's shipment once again. There's a reason why they want you to buy the multiplayer of Vanguard. If you own it, you might as well use it, and it is multiplayer. Just playing this dedicated for 1 hour, you doing all the challenges, close range, long range kills on other maps, you're certainly going to level your weapon nice and quick. So that is what you're going to use this weapon until you get to level 55, of course. Therefore, you can start working towards these are the headshots. So once you get to level 55, you'll have more optics to really focus on aim high and play maps in hardcore. So my favourite playlist of all time is Das Haus. We know that Das Haus is available at the moment, but it's certainly not available all the time. We have Ship House currently, and that allows us to get lots of headshots, lots of engagements. Just aim high. That's all you got to do. Just aim high and then pull down left and right, spam, and you get lots of ammunition so you can get lots of headshots nice and quickly. That's all you got to do. Focus on the small maps while playing hardcore. If this is not available, I recommend Domination, because you get to at least face the right way, pitch a tent, and just spray down the long sight lines. You may get some long shots, but they won't matter until the level 65 and above with certain attachments. At level 60, you should have all of these attachments to work towards the close range kills. I played, of course, Shipment, loads of Das Haus. Just do it whenever you can. Jump in and out of maps if you're not too sure. I always suggest this. Who cares about your win ratio? If things aren't going your way, just back out. It really will slow you down if you're not managing to get into the middle of Berlin, for example. Massive map. You're not going to get close range kills there. This will really slow you down getting this gun done. Focus on these challenges and all the others will be done alongside them. I forgot to mention the Gung Ho Proficiency. This thing is overpowered in hardcore. Sprinting around corners and just spraying from the hip will get you loads and loads of kills. Players have got no time to react and they're all going to be giving you quite amazing death comms when they're going, what the fuck? They'll have no clue what went on because you're sprinting right at them, giving you a chance to catch up with them, get within a few meters and shoot from the hip, getting yourself another close range kill. For the optic, use the Saturn 1.35 for those just outside of ranges. And lastly, we have long shots. I'm going to go through how to get them, what you need to focus on to get these, because it's kind of the last challenge that really does go on and on and on. And some maps are just absolutely pointless playing if you're going for long shots only and that's all you have left. I'll teach you how to get that done in just a second, but here's the class I used, mostly focusing on ADS recoil control. This is a burst weapon, and my goodness, it's a laser beam. Absolutely love using this in hardcore because just one bullet will take them down. And I'm using the silencer to try and aid you with the 5 kills in a row. Try and stay off the radar as much as you can. Using lengthen to increase that range as well. Over here we are using brace as part of the challenge as well. Reach is still there, but to be fair, fully loaded might be better at this occasion. There we go. So get a screenshot of that. So let's move on how to get those long shots, where you need to be and what maps to play. Right, so let's talk about long shots. Das Haus is clearly the best place. It's a really easy playlist. I'll get to what to do on Das Haus in a second. There's a really straightforward method. So I'm going to skip past all these maps because they're not good enough. Dome is a brilliant map for long shots, believe it or not. There's 2 places either side. I'll show that on screen. Aiming down off the balcony to that rough area where they spawn. But better so is looking back over towards the balcony. There's always someone up there, and that's nearly always a long shot if you can get your butt into that back corner. It works for every weapon, including ARs. It's only just a bit too far for snipers. It does work if you're right against the back wall for snipers. Eagle's Nest, this far left corner. Of course, just jumping up, get some headshots. Really easy for long shots. Back and forward is probably easier behind this left-hand wall, hanging around the plant pots. This one over here, you can stand on top of this car, shooting towards the middle of the map and towards the kind of main building that's near the boat, shooting towards that direction. You'd always get a long shot on hardcore. Gondola, they're all over the place. If you want long shots, you play hardcore Gondola when you can, because pretty much everywhere you look is a long shot. Hotel Royale is my favourite map for long shots other than Das Haus because of this sight line just here. Mount your weapon, maybe get some smoke down the centre, and just avoid your teammates because they're going to run in front of you every 5 seconds. Skipping forward, I generally don't... wait, okay, Paradise, I forgot about this one. On the far left here, there's always players running down here. You can get some nice long shots. Always skip radar. Right, Red Star, there's plenty of places, but it's very, very slow. Shipment, there are none for the ARs. Sub-Pens is a delete map, gone. And Tuscan, bye-bye, no. Right, so let's talk about Das Haus, and this is my favourite map, and probably one of the best maps in the game currently, for all challenges. Everyone loves it, and slowly but surely, the explosive deaths are coming to an end. They are slowly but surely drifting away, and less people are using rockets down the middle. But let's take advantage of the long shot capabilities of the middle part of the map. There's also a side long shot spot down here. This also gives you a 37-meter kill. It is rare that it's a long shot because you have to have your back against both walls, but the easy one is straight down the middle. When you spawn, just throw your smoke in these 2 locations. One is off of this picture frame. This will bounce directly into the middle, and the other is against this wall. Of course, this will then spray up. You can run and sprint and slide and just shoot your gun, hoping you do not shoot your teammate in your backside. If you manage to kill a teammate, then you can start love tapping and using piercing vision to mark up where enemies are. I'll try and get to the far right hand corner of both sides, as you can kind of predict they're going to spawn on the left of where you're looking, and just love tap, 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 tap. If you've got enough ammunition on any of the weapons, this works great for the M40. Just lovely, love tap, 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 and eventually somebody will spawn and run into your point of view, and of course you just spray and hold R1 and just take them down. That is the essence of how to get the long shots on this map. You want to kill them before they shoot a rocket launcher down the middle. There's lots of deaths involved. There's not a lot of fun. It's just get 100 long shots. If you get 10 in a single game, that's amazing. That's excellent news. Sometimes you can get a lot more if you can get into prone and just laser beam down the center. If everyone's trying to do the same thing as you, they're going to be running and sprinting down the center, and you can just take them out. That's fantastic. So don't forget to use your smoke down the middle if you don't need to use it because you've just died in the previous life. Why not keep hold of it, empty the whole alleyway, then throw the smoke down into the center. That will block their view. They can't see anything. And of course, you have all the advantage and you can take them all out. Just keep an eye on your teammates on the mini-map, and away you go. Last but not least, is the kill streaks and the rest of the class. I normally rock a 5 kill streak because I know once I've unlocked the war machine, I've got 5 kills in a row. If you've already done the 5 kills in a row kill streak challenge, then once you unlock the counter spy plane, flick to your other weapon using overkill, and you can credit that weapon with the 5 kills in a row challenge. Field upgrade will always be the deployable cover. This is great for long shots and generally keeping this weapon on target. And lastly, let's check out the rest of the perks. Perks? Yeah, perks. I'm going to go for the launcher. That's generally what I would use. And these are the rest of mechanic. Sorry, that's not right. I want to be using demolition. If you're going for 5 kills in a row, blimey, the grenades are overkill. They're so powerful. So having 2 of them on Das Haus or on shipment, you can chuck 2 in both their spawns, maybe get 3, or even if you're lucky, 4 kills. You only need 1 with the M40 to unlock that final challenge of 5 kills in a row. But I flick between Ghost and Fortified. That's pretty much it. Fortified on Das Haus, Ghost on pretty much everything else, including Shipment, because Shipment really hasn't got that many nades comparably to, of course, Das Haus. So that's what I'll be using, of course, in Piercing Vision being the most overpowered perk in the game. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. My name's Gaaba. Subscribe for more.